want to talk about Capex and Opex here from an owner's point of view, because I think this is a compelling argument to decarbonise and go to an electric mine truck is actually the cost savings over the lifetime of the truck.
The first spot to start is Opex. Everyone understands that easily. And just think of this as a scaled up version of your Tesla or your electric car. So we know that a diesel engine running on a mine site truck, same truck as ours, is about $102 an hour to run on diesel. We know the miners, after the rebate, they're all at about $1.30 a litre, and you can consume a range. It can be between 60 litres an hour all the way up to about 85. Depends on the duty of the truck. But for the same duty in electricity cost, it's $22 an hour. So that difference between 102 and 22, that's a big saving. So that's $80 an hour there straight off the bat that you've got from your operating cost and your saving. And just to put the electricity numbers to it, same as I did for diesel, we assume the cost for electricity in the Pilbara is $135 a megawatt hour. Depends whether you're Fortescue. If you're BHP, might vary a little bit. Some of these agreements are a little bit older, and the prices are slightly different. But it's anywhere between $135 and $150 a megawatt hour. So you got 102 versus 22, so you save $80 an hour for your operating, and then your maintenance. So when you look at 107 for your diesel, now $107 an hour to run a truck, you'd think, shit, that's a lot of money. But $42 is tyres. So, a fair chunk of it is tyres. Now, we got the same tyres, so we can't get away from that. But the rest of it a lot of it is the motor. When you look at a diesel engine, you've got all of those fuel filters, the coarse, the fine fuel filters, you've got air filters. All of this needs to be maintained. So on an electric machine, the motor has 5 litres of automatic transmission fluid in it, and it pumps it around in a small pump that pumps around the non-drive end and the drive end bearing. And that's it. Yeah. There's not much to an electric motor. I mean, you think about your pool motor is an electric motor. You run that 24/7, probably replace it every 10 years. Okay, the motor that I put on my truck is made in the US. It's very high quality, but it will last longer than the truck. So we'll get longer than 20 years, and it's maintenance free. So now when you compare the diesel maintenance versus the electric maintenance, diesel's costing you about $107 an hour, and the electric is about $62 an hour. So you're saving there, $45 an hour. Then you've got $80 operating. When you add all that up and you multiply that by about 6,000 hours a year, which is where most of these trucks run, every year, if you go electric, you save 750,000. So that's the operating saving that you're going to get if you're a miner by going to electric. Now, when we look at Capex, if they hand me a machine, then I'm looking to spend less than 1.5 million. I can do it for about 1.4, and that gets you batteries, that gets you all the materials, and it gets it installed onto the machine. And that, when you look at $750 per year cost saving, is less than, it's around about a 2-year payback period. So it becomes a no-brainer.